Okay, it's
Or,
getting serious.
I'm gonna call it. I said someone. I'm getting raped.
Hey guys, what is going on? Wizard here bringing a brand new video. I hope my microphone is sounding nice and crisp because we did go ahead and spend around $550 on a whole new audio setup. We got the amp, the microphone, and the boom arm alone cost like $200, which is fucking ridiculous. But it should be sounding nice and crisp and quite radio-y, maybe. I don't know. I'm still fine-tuning it. We're going to get it much better than this in the coming videos. So, yeah, but without further ado, guys, we are on the Amber realm, and holy shit, is there a lot of comp. This is the first time in so long that I've actually seen more than four factions with 20+ people on, which is crazy for the Amber realm. That's a rare occurrence, and I'm just so excited to get into the comp, as well as most of them factions. Like, all four of these factions are known factions. Like Broccoli, that's going to be some seriously tough competition. Burritos, Pepper, and Acetos. I don't know really how to say our faction name. I will have to get someone to help me out on the pronunciation of that. But it's going to be an absolutely sick map. Now, in terms of updates for this season, last time we played Amber, they did add a whole bunch of new enchants, but that's kind of irrelevant now because they once again lowered the enchantment limit. However, kept those enchantments in the game. No idea why they do that, but it means that basically no one's going to use any of those enchants because they're just going to use what the best G-set layout is. So no one's really going to use that shit. But yeah, I mean, we're going to get into it now. Go make a G-set. We currently have End, Kane, and Outpost, I believe. So we're kind of running the server, even though we don't have F-list. Pepper outnumbers us by 2, but we have some pretty solid roster. Like, it's a pretty solid roster. And there's a whole bunch of people from, like, Africa and Politos in this faction. And I've played with both of those factions before in the past. So it's a pretty friendly roster. A lot of them know me. A lot of them I'm familiar with. And yeah, it's going to be an absolute banger of a season. So without further ado, let's get into it. So right now we're just chilling at the F home, or the Blaze spawners, should I say. We're going to start grinding up a set. I am about to start streaming. I've got a scheduled stream in about 20 minutes. So we're just going to make up a G-set that we can use while we're streaming. I'll try maybe record some clips. But remember, guys, if you guys want to watch me live, first link in the description, twitch.tv/WizzyWizardy. I stream like 3 or 4 times a week. You can come follow me there and watch me play live. We're just about to get our tier 1 fish sword. As you can see in the top right there, we have about $18 million. We're going to go ahead and deposit that into the faction bell right now. Should help out, I mean, a bunch. We just hit 1 bill on F-top apparently. 1 bill pretty much on the dot there. Only 200 mil behind Broccoli. Broccoli hasn't been grinding too hard. We've had End basically since I got on. And apparently we've had it almost the entire map so far, so that's absolutely insane. But we're just going to keep grinding now, get this tier 1 fish sword, and we'll just bring you back with any PvP or any updates. We got our tier 1 fish sword, and I decided it was about time to start hitting some Kane. I haven't hit Kane in a good map or two. I mean, it's probably been close to 4 or 5 maps. But as you can see, our F-list numbers have dropped down quite significantly now that we're in late AU times, so I didn't want to risk it and stay in End. I mean, we still have End and we still have heaps of people in End, but I didn't really want to risk it just in case Broccoli or another faction came and tried to take it. I didn't want to risk losing the tier 1 fish sword, so we just grabbed the harvester here. We currently have like maybe 20 minutes left of an essence booster, 36 minutes left of an essence booster that we activated while in End, just because I didn't want to drop it on the floor. So yeah, we're going to go over to the Kane fields now, probably try to rack up a few 100,000 KK and just hit Kane for the rest of the night. So we did do a few upgrades to one of the hoes, or maybe 2 of the hoes at the time, because we did want to max them out. But this entire 1 million Kane plus the essence booster, if we do /upgrade right now while holding our hoe and then head over to the essence shop, we can actually afford to buy a monthly crate. Now these things are like $25 to $35 on the store, something ridiculous. And maybe, I don't know, this was probably a night, maybe 2 nights worth of grinding, so total like maybe 6 to 8 hours of grinding Kane. Pretty much just F11ing and like editing, watching Netflix and stuff. So pretty much doing absolutely nothing, just letting it run in the background of my PC. We now have a monthly crate, and we are going to go ahead and buy this and open it up. You guys can see the items there. You get like cosmetic rewards, the September tag, the Ocelot disguise, which is a rare disguise, but you can also win a $300 rank, $25 rank, 28-day kit September, and a bunch of other things. So we are going to go ahead and open this bad boy right now. We'll empty up these pots and see what we get. I'm not much of a Kane person, but now that I've actually realized just how much like little effort actually needs to go into it to actually get this, like you're making so much money from hitting Kane as well. I've deposited like 200 mil into the faction whilst hitting this Kane, and also reinvesting that money into just buying essence boosters off AH for like 3 to 7 mil, depending on how long they last, which is a pretty good price. And we've now got a monthly crate. Like if we win 2 silverfish spawners from that, that's just straight profit towards the faction anyways. So my goal pretty much now is just to be aiming to get 1 monthly crate pretty much per map if I'm going to be playing and hitting Kane, because there's no reason not to. These things are amazing value. So yeah, let's get into it and see what we get. I mean, I don't really know what I want from this. The rank would be pretty cool. Other than that, all I really need is a punch bow. Everything else is kind of just pretty basic, but I mean, We got the Ocelot Disguise. That's awesome. We'll take that. The Ocelot Disguise is good. We got the Punch 4 bow. That's perfect. That's what we wanted. And that's pretty much all we needed. So we got the Punch 4 bow. We got a Silverfish spawner, which is awesome. The Ocelot Disguise. And yeah, it's pretty much the rest is just profit. So that's just straight GG's. Well, unfortunately, we apparently already have the Ocelot Disguise. So I'm not exactly sure how unique or rare this is. But I guess it's just going to go in F vault for someone else to take. We don't have End anymore. But main outpost is being controlled by Cancelled. Now, these guys are pretty much just 2 online. Don't know who they are, so we're just going to run over there naked and try cap it, and if they contest us, then we'll jump in a set and PvP them, but without further ado, we'll go over to Outpost now and see if we can cap it. Alright, we're back. I went AFK for almost like 20 minutes, and we're still standing here. I'm assuming we have a cap since we're standing here. Yeah, cool, so we capped it. I literally went AFK for like 20 minutes, and no one came to contest it. The server's pretty quiet at this time of night. AUs aren't nearly as important since shields got added to the game like a year ago. They got normalized, so yeah, but got Outpost now, so we're getting that ×2 spawner booster. And having said that, let's go check out how many spawners we actually have. We have passed 1 billion on P-Top. We're actually at 1.2 billion. We're still gaining on Broccoli, even though we haven't had End for like the last 3 or 4 hours. But let's go check out how many spawners we have and see if we're prioritizing creepers or orc money. So all of our spawners are located right below our blaze grinder here. This is pretty smart because it means even if these ults were to go offline, if anybody's up there grinding blazes, most of these are pretty much getting AFK'd. It looks like we have a good mix of creepers and iron golems, but majority iron golems. I am seeing like creepers in pretty much every pillar though. But yeah, that's what 1 billion in value looks like. We're making some pretty good bank from that, and hopefully by tomorrow, like this time tomorrow, we would have passed Broccoli and hold #1 on F-Top. Oh, what happened, Gun Silver?
Oh, my set's dead.
You're missing a few pieces. I got you. I just killed the guy. Oh, what happened, Gun Silver?
Oh, my set's dead.
You're missing a few pieces. I got you. I just killed the guy.
My helmet's on. My boot's on 12. Jesus.
That guy that was chasing you wasn't even in a full set. He just had Scoot on his boots.
No, I'm out. Don't worry.
So this sucks so mad, bro. I mean, what? Shut that. It's not nice. I didn't know.
These guys know that we've probably stolen one of them in 1740.
Okay, it's getting serious.
I said someone, I'm getting raped. I am getting raped.
So,
Oh, no, that's a power block.
I need help in end.
Go through.
I'm stuck inside.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Come on, yeah, I'm both.
Yeah. Mitch has a tier 3, we need to mine him out now.
Mitch. Roll up northwest.
Northwest? What do you mean northwest?
I forgot
feel
which
it.
side you said.
Okay, I'm mining out the north side
There's
right now.
there's a pillar in northwest.
Yeah, I'm mining that shit.
North side?
It's not open yet, I'm mining it right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm mining it too.
I'm coming by.
No, my set's broken.
My game crashed, just kidding.
As I'm sure you guys could see, we got absolutely destroyed in that last clip. We were just chilling watching some Netflix. We had to pop our Gapple straight away when someone came over to, fight us because I had to turn on my OBS, go full screen, turn Netflix off and all that. But, I mean, we're taking the 1v1 and then all of a sudden, everyone from Pepper just rocked up. They had like 21 on at the time. We had like maybe 6 people who were mostly AFK, also grinding and watching Netflix and whatnot. But I do want to show you guys something we have in our PV here. Now, you see earlier in the episode, we did actually get our Punch 4 bow, but we also have a full damage set and a Sharp 7. So right here, we've got the Punch 4, which is the best bow in the game, the Sharp 7, obviously the best sword in the game, and then an entire damage set, which when wearing the entire set gives us 10% additional damage. This thing is going to be so insane using all 6 of these items when raiding and even just PvPing. So we are going to have to make this god off camera, but that's insane. I've never had a full damage set before. I don't often use Sharp 7s because I just don't really grind for them, but I actually bought these 5 pieces here from the auction house for a really cheap price, and then we obviously won the 24 bow. But guys, that is going to wrap up this Grace episode. We do have a TNT video for Amber coming, which is going to be super cool. I'm making sure we get one because there's just so much comp. But if you guys enjoyed, be sure to use wizard.thearchon.net. Leave a like on the video, subscribe if you've not already, and we will see you all in the next one.